Welcome to the Drawn Hungry Dinner Party. I am Mishra Johnson, the game designer and illustrator behind this cozy culinary card game. In this series, I invite chefs and foodie friends to join me for a game of Drawn Hungry in delightful destinations. We'll compete to see who is a certified culinary genius. In Drawn Hungry, the goal is to prepare the head chef's favorite meal for a special occasion. You have to incorporate a secret ingredient as well as dish and ingredient cards from your own hand. Then, the head chef picks their favorite meal to win each round. That player gets points based off of the cards they incorporate into their meal. The first player to get 25 points or more is a certified culinary genius. Today, we're playing in Cafe Oli, a light and airy pizzeria and bakery along Northeast MLK Boulevard here in Portland, Oregon. It's time to meet our fellow players. I'm delighted to welcome Meredith Mortensen, the owner of Cookshop and CookWise. Meredith is a pastry chef turned culinary educator turned business owner. After making her way from London to Portland, she opened her cooking school and event space called Cookshop in early 2018. In March of this year, she launched a new recipe subscription and online education tool called CookWise. I'm excited to welcome Dany Moore, the restaurant and food truck owner-operator of Stoopid Burger. Excellent. Dany, Meredith, thank you so much for joining me today.
All right.
Fun to be here.
Yeah, good to be here.
Excellent. So, first order of business is to decide our head chef. So that's whoever chopped an onion most recently.
I made a dish with chicken and onions, I think on Friday last week. Last time I chopped.
I got you beat.
What did you do?
I chopped onions yesterday.
Here we go. Yeah. Dany, you're going to be our first head chef.
All right, cool.
Excellent. So you are going to select our special occasion and then a secret ingredient.
Right off the top?
Go for it, yeah.
All right, say thank you for the dish. Someone did a really nice thing for you. How do you show your gratitude through food?
Beautiful. And then a secret ingredient, you can check and make sure it fits.
Whole wheat flour.
Whole wheat flour. You want to stick with that?
It depends on what the next part is. Carrots.
Okay, that's a little more fun.
That's easy.
Yeah, a little more playful.
Yeah, we're going that one.
Okay, excellent. Let's get 5 minutes on the clock. Last year during Halloween, I was at a friend's Halloween party and I accidentally broke like one of her bowls during the party and I felt so bad about it. I ended up making her a chocolate cake.
Oh.
I was like, I'm so sorry for breaking your bowl, but this is my way to say like, I'm sorry.
Right.
It's not quite thank you, but feels like this is sort of that occasion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so as a thank you, I am making a spectacular veggie-forward breakfast for someone. So we're going to be making pancakes. And the pancakes are going to have carrots, parsnips, all like grated up, kind of like carrot cake style, but in a pancake. Carrots, parsnips, yams, zucchini as the veggies that are in the pancakes. There's also going to be some almond flour and a topping of raisins cooked in maple syrup.
Wow. You acting up.
I was dealt a much better hand.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
So I'm imagining that someone did something super nice and I made a trip all the way out to the Oregon coast and I caught some Dungeness crab.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going all out. I took a special trip to make this. I'm putting that Dungeness crab into a salad. So we're gonna have lots of fresh greens. I'm going to roast some eggplant and put that in there. And then I am going to make a special dressing with roasted carrots and tomatillos for like a little bit of a kick, a little spice.
Okay.
And toss that all up for my special Dungeness crab thank you dish.
Wow. So, okay, look, you hit my car. you hit my car and you want to say, I'm sorry with this special dish. I wouldn't mind seeing it spicy, Like that? Is that what you mean like this?
Yeah.
Something deep fried or kid friendly,
Okay.
right? Okay, so that's my
Your
special criteria.
Okay.
So what do you think? Which one fits your criteria better?
So you guys are supposed to be my best friends, right? And you're supposed to know me, but I can't eat that anyway because I'm allergic to shellfish.
Ah.
And this sounds so good already. We got to go with the pancakes.
Ah.
You know, if you can't eat shellfish, I really messed up with this one. It was a swing and a miss.
Yes, man, it is.
9 points.
9 points.
Oh, you
Excellent.
jumped out ahead.
Okay, excellent. So Meredith, it is your turn to be the head chef.
So our special occasion is snacks for the big game. It's time to cheer on your favorite athletes. What snacks are you making to fuel your fellow sports fans? Secret ingredient, corn on the cob.
Okay. 5 minutes on the clock. Do either of you have any sports that you really like?
Yes, I like basketball,
Basketball?
football,
Right on.
track and field. Not really a baseball fan.
I'm not a huge sports fan, but definitely like that's forced to watch something and prefer basketball, soccer.
We were getting burritos over the weekend. We were doing a lot of yard work, so it was like, let's just go grab a quick burrito. And they had soccer on the TV in there, and we saw the most beautiful goal that someone made, and I was like, yes, goal! It just sucks you in
A goal
so
is a
quick
big-
sometimes.
No, a goal is a big deal.
Dany, hate to do it, but revenge is a dish best served cold.
Oh, and then, so you get to pick
Any two from your hand.
any two.
Yep,
Like does
So do I
that?
just hand you my
Oh, you
hand?
get to look at his hand?
I do.
Oh, I thought it was one where you just had to like pick them.
Oh, well, this just goes so perfectly with what I have going. I'm so sorry.
That's tough.
Yeah, I think that goes too. Thank you.
So now what I have to do, work what I got?
Work with what you got.
Oh no. Okay, okay.
I believe in you, Dany, but not too much.
Yeah.
My dad was a big Steelers fan growing up, so we had some football viewing parties for sure. My cousin always makes these smoked jalapeno poppers. Like, that's very quintessentially some sports viewing food.
I'm ready.
You ready? Just under the line. Got in there.
All right.
Cool. I will kick it off. So we are going to start out with some smoked hot dogs. We're keeping it, traditional. What more do you love than, a nice Frankfurter when you're watching the big game, right? And then we're also falling out a little bit. Like maybe it's the Super Bowl, you want to be a little extra. So we have some lamb lollipops. And we're going to make a marinara that you can dip your lollipop into. And for a sweet tooth, we're doing a pull-apart bread with some raspberry jam.
Are you acting up? I don't know if I can
I didn't know
compete
you
with
come with
that.
a 3-course.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so for mine, we got the corn on the cob. It is boiled with butter, buttermilk, salt and pepper, and then grilled off half of them with the other half elotes. It's gonna be crumbled with that cheese. And then for my main dish, I brought stuffed veggies. It's gonna be bell peppers with the plantains, kale, and that's all I got.
Awesome.
Okay, so my extra chef rules are no utensils needed and something that's dippable. So I feel like the stuffed peppers you would need a knife and fork for, which makes that a little tricky. And you also got a dip over there. Did you have marinara to dip in? So while the corn on the cob elotes had me, I feel like she pulls ahead with the dippables and no fork needed.
But I disqualified myself.
You didn't use corn on the cob.
I didn't use corn on the cob.
Yes, I thought that too. Did you forget?
I forgot.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
I got so excited with that revenge card.
Totally changed things up. All right. You won.
Yep.
Yes. Got it up.
You gotta remember the core rules.
10 points.
10 points for Dany. Right. Dany's in the lead with 10 points. I'm sitting at -2.
Oh, wow.
Our next special occasion is disco dinner. Let's throw back to the 1970s. Think gelatin salads, fondue parties, and decadent French favorites. Okay, our secret ingredient is going to be peaches.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's get 5 minutes on the clock. My grandma has a Jello salad that she makes still. It's pretzel Jello. So it's got like a a pretzel crust, a cream cheese and sugar like mixture, and it's topped with strawberries and Jello.
Oh, wow.
So that's probably like the most 70s thing. It's delicious, actually. But it's definitely like the holdover recipe that's stayed around through the years. Meredith, have you done any like Jello molds before?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I try to remember exactly what the dish was, but when I was teaching at a local culinary school, we had to provide some items for a staff lunch, and we were in the middle of like a confections unit, and so we decided to make, actually this is very 1970s, a faux sandwich platter that was all sweets. So we made an angel food cake in a loaf pan and sliced it to look like Wonder Bread. And then we used a raspberry marshmallow, like set really thinly, cut it out in circles to look like bologna.
Oh my gosh.
And then we had a mango marshmallow that looked like American cheese slices. And then we had pastry cream that looked like mayonnaise, lemon curd that looked like mustard, and we made dill pickle, they were just lime jellies. So those were kind of gelatin-like. And the lime jellies look like little slices.
That sounds like
pickle.
so much fun.
And so we had one sandwich, like a sepal with like little frilly toothpicks in it, and then we just had everything else laid out.
Yeah.
And the staff didn't know what was going on, so they came in and they're like, why is there like a bologna and American cheese sandwich platter? This is so gross.
Yeah.
And then they realized it's all sweets. That was pretty fun.
I feel like taking a bite of that, your brain would just like be like, what is happening?
And it's like too much to actually eat it all together, but it was fun.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to take just one bite, just to be like, have that experience.
I'll find a picture of it before I leave today so you can see it.
I would love to see it. Okay.
Let's do it.
There we go. Excellent. Dany, you gotta kick it off.
Oh, I'm scared. All right, so for disco 70s dinner, I mean, I feel like it's kind of elaborate. It's a disco ball dinner. So we went all out with some baby back ribs. We're gonna do the potatoes, onion, guano, potato salad, and we're gonna use the peaches for the barbecue sauce and the peach cobbler. And then we're gonna kick the party off in style with some caviar with a lime juice over it. That's what I got for you.
Some caviar bumps.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Okay, so my party is starting off with some chip dip that has blue cheese in it.
Okay.
Some ruffle, like straight up bag of Ruffles, blue cheese, like onion dip. And then I'm gonna be making a savory tart. This feels like something that would be in one of those like terrible food magazines from the 1970s with the bad photos. It's gonna be, like I said, savory. It's gonna have rib roast in it, as well as bell peppers and black beans. And then the peaches are going to be turned into a hot sauce with some of the bell peppers to like garnish the top of my savory roast tart. And then obviously you need a side of macaroni and cheese.
Ooh.
Totally. My secret judging criteria was 1, I wanted brown foods. I feel like that's just very 70s. I think you both have some brown foods incorporated in there. And then I wanted to see Jell-O. We were talking about Jell-O.
I was considering a Jell-O layer on the top of
Yeah.
my tart, but didn't say it.
Yeah. It could have fit the theme, but might not have been as appetizing.
This doesn't sound that. I mean, I don't think this is appetizing as it is. But
I would try it. I would try that for sure.
The Betty Back ribs.
Yeah. I honestly feel like the caviar like set you over the top. So Dany, you're winning this round.
Oh, yes.
That feels very luxurious 70s to me.
11.
11.
are
Oh, wow.
close to winning.
Sitting at 19. All right, Dany,
Okay.
you're a head chef.
Okay.
What are we making?
Food festival. How would you impress 500 hungry foodies? Oh,
Quite a challenge.
that's a challenge.
And our secret ingredient?
Is, phyllo dough. That's the secret ingredient.
Okay. The timer has been started.
You ever used phyllo dough before?
Yeah. I've used it to make crab rangoons at home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You just cut up some strips,
Yeah.
put in cream cheese and some crab. Yeah.
Wow. How about you?
I have, but it's been a really long time to make like a sort of apple strudel type of layered.
Yeah. No, that's the perfect consistency for it. Fry it up or bake it. It's better than like, what's those little squares or circles you use to make egg rolls? Or
Wonton wrappers.
like wonton wrappers, but it's like better. It's fluffier, crispier.
Totally. Have you ever worked at a food festival?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Rhodes Festival, Columbia County Fair, some local schools that like their festival, and when I'm served like up to like 800 to 1,000 people at once. Not at once, but throughout that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get the job done. And I got some good ones for you guys. You can take the cake.
Okay. I think that I am ready.
Okay, so
Okay. So I go first?
Yes.
All right, so this food festival that I'm cooking for, I am gonna have a couple little bite-sized things for people to grab. And the first thing is gonna be some chicken nuggets. And they're gonna be served, they're gonna be kind of spicy, so they need something a little sweet to go with them. It's gonna be a pureed sauce that has blackberries and sage in it. And then the next little bite is gonna be some hummus. This, of course, has tahini in it. And then I'm gonna fry up some corn tortillas to make tortilla chips to dip in the hummus. And then the other little thing I'm gonna make is gonna be like a spaghetti pie or like a spaghetti cake made into like these little itty bitty bite-sized like cheesy spaghetti bites. But we're gonna call it a spaghetti cake.
That's fun.
okay. Same with it.
Okay. So, at this food festival, I am going to be preparing quiche. I'm going to use phyllo dough as the crust.
The phyllo dough. Sorry.
It is going to feature some crumbles of lemongrass pork mixed in there. There's also going to be some shallots in there as well. And it's going to be topped with a passion fruit and Thai chili preserve. So it's gonna add a little kick of spice, and then it's going to be served with a dollop of white rice.
Okay.
So it's kind of an Asian fusion quiche.
Okay. Y'all ready for this? So one criteria that I had was it to be fried, something savory, and something sweet, as in dessert. Entree in one. So something like a corn dog or a burger. The finale would be exotic or extreme. So
Those are a lot of parameters.
yeah, but it makes or break. It can help you. Yours here, we got the hummus dip, the corn tortillas, tahini in there, and then we got the special nuggets with the phyllo dough. We got the puree blackberry dip for it to go in, and the spaghetti bites. And I like the spaghetti bites. I like the all-in-one.
When you said earlier who's going to take the cake, I thought that was a clue.
Oh.
So I was adding in spaghetti cake.
I like that. That's extreme. But over here, though, we have out of the ordinary. We got a quiche. Lemongrass pork really had me too. I'm the judge. I gotta go with the lemongrass pork.
Hey, I'll take it.
You're the winner. Yeah. Because I just want to taste that. Although I really do want to taste that spaghetti cake.
Yeah.
But you get it. And I wouldn't mind getting a bite of that quiche.
Maybe I'll make it one day for my pitch to plate challenge.
Hey, why not?
I'll have to get you a slice.
You gonna remember that?
Yeah. I got on tape.
Oh, yeah.
11 points. Okay, excellent. Meredith, you're
Yo.
the head chef once again.
Okay, this time we have our special occasion is a vegan feast. Your recipe needs plant-based ingredients, please. No animal products allowed. Okay, the ingredient I pulled is bucatini. A lot of people talk about this being their favorite pasta. I don't get it. I don't like it. So we're skipping it.
We're skipping. Fair enough.
Okay, cottage cheese we can't use because it's not vegan.
It's not.
But bananas are.
Ooh.
Bananas.
Okay, vegan feast, bananas.
Okay, we locked in?
Are we locked in?
Okay, get that timer going. I recently attempted to make a vegan pavlova for a housewarming party. So I used aquafaba to like whip up into like an egg substitute. And I baked it for over 2 hours and the middle never set. I'm like, if I do this again, I definitely would make the individual pavlovas a lot
did you make
smaller.
a big one?
I mean, I tried to make a big one because I love to make a big one, like big regular pavlova. That's sort of like my signature bake. So after like 2 hours, the middle was still all gooey. I was like, I'm calling it. I'm done. I ended up just taking the outside of it that had cooked, and I kind of turned it into an eton mess, which is sort of like a parfait almost with meringue, and folks ended up loving that.
Did you use like coconut whip or something in there? It's usually like meringue and whipped cream and fruit, right?
Yeah, I did mango and strawberry puree in there, and then like coconut whip. Yeah, so it was tasty. It was not my intention when I started out. Do you ever do vegan cooking classes?
We have 2 women who were doing a monthly vegan class, and it alternated between different topics, and then sometimes it's just called like Vegan 101, and so it was like a full 3-part meal. We're trying to sort of revamp what that class is and put it back on the calendar because it wasn't. I know that there are tons of vegans in town, tons of vegetarians, vegan curious folks, but they didn't seem to be finding the class. So I think just like titling it the right thing so that everyone is excited about it.
Yeah, 90 seconds.
Wow.
It's tricky because I think some of the classes that were under this vegan umbrella, if we just called it what the class was and not calling it a vegan class, I think lots of people would have come, whether you are or not. Yeah, so marketing's always tricky.
Yeah, I love vegan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I like all sorts of food, any cuisine. And when you can take vegan and mix it into cuisines, it's the best. It's the best. Asian food, soul food. I did a couple soul food restaurants that got straight vegan. I'm like, wow, you got greens, ribs, you got everything.
Got the whole spread.
Yeah, I loved it. Indian restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it all.
There's the vegan dim sum place, Jade Rabbit.
Oh, wow.
And I eat that, I'm like, how is this vegan?
Yeah.
So good. That's it. Pencils down. Okay, so for my vegan friends who are coming over, our main course is going to feature a grilled sandwich. We're going to do some focaccia as a base there, and then do a tamarind marinated tofu that's been grilled. And then we're going to top it with some mint chutney. So it's kind of got a little bit of an Indian twist to it.
Oh,
And then for our dessert, we are going to do some muffins with coconut flakes and cinnamon in there. And banana.
that sounds. Can I come?
For sure. Yeah,
All right.
everyone's invited.
All right, so for my main dish, we got grilled eggplant steaks, mushroom chicken for chicken, and then so the steaks are gonna be glazed in the bourbon barbecue sauce with brown sugar, honey, and then you have a bok choy cabbage. Got the orange and pineapple mango salad, and then you have grilled pineapple with a brown sugar glaze. And then for the dessert, you got banana pudding, vegan, and vegan homemade wafers.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna put in there. So yeah, that's what we bring it to the feast.
Yeah.
Okay, my only extra rules were there has to be at least 2 dishes presented. We each did that. And then some sort of protein. So I'm not sure if there was anything that has much protein in it,
Okay.
unless I missed something, which is possible.
Mushrooms got some protein in them.
Okay. So in that case, okay, we've got the grilled veggies, all of this. This sounds really good. The muffins. Oh my goodness. I have to say, what pushed me over the edge is the banana pudding.
Oh,
So I'm gonna call you the winner here.
I like that. Are you a sucker for
I'm a
banana?
big fan. I'm a big fan of pudding in
Yes,
general.
yes.
But the banana pudding with the wafers.
Are you vegan?
No.
You gotta come by and get my pudding.
Yeah.
I got a stupid pudding.
Oh, I put it there.
You gotta come and get
I
it.
love stupid pudding.
Excellent. How many points did you get, Dany?
It's gotta be a lot.
11.
Well, with that, you got 29 points.
Wow.
And you are a certified culinary genius, Dany. Congratulations, Dany.
Thank you.
A wonderful win. Where can folks find you?
You can find me over at my restaurant in the Lloyd Center on the 3rd floor. Took over the old diner. It's Stoopid Burger now. You can get me on my Instagram at Burger Stoopid, or on Facebook at Stoopid Burger, or you can find us at stoopidburger.net, and that's STOOPID.
Okay, excellent. And Meredith, where can folks find you?
So Cookshop is my cooking school in Southeast Portland. We're down in the Clinton Division neighborhood. We're on Instagram at Portland Cookshop, and then portlandcookshop.com. I also have a new recipe subscription website that's called CookWise Recipes. So cookwiserecipes.com, on Instagram, CookWise Recipes.
Excellent. We'll have to check that out. Thanks again to Cafe Oli for welcoming us into their beautiful space. If you enjoyed watching us play, imagine how much fun you'll have with your friends and family. You can order your own game of Drawn Hungry today by clicking the link in the description below, or by visiting drawnhungry.com. You can also ask your local game store about carrying Drawn Hungry. If they don't have it already, I can get it to them. Like this video if you had fun, and subscribe for future Drawn Hungry dinner parties. We upload every other Tuesday. Think of it as your Tuesday treat. Thanks for joining us, folks. Till next time, bon appetit!